this vlog, or these vlogs I should say, is just like constant videos of me yawning. It actually is reminding me of when I'd done vlogging through my pregnancy, because I feel like I was in this spot quite a lot, just moaning about how sick I was, how worried I was, and all this kind of stuff. If you can see one of these little paper lantern things behind me, it's not a lantern, what do you call this? Pinwheel? This thing behind me. I stuck one there. I'm not loving it, so I've not put the rest up. I'm not sure when I'm going to put the rest of them. But today, Jack has went to his grandparents. He went away this morning with Alan. Alan dropped him before he went to work. So that means I have a little bit of time, because tomorrow me and Jack will be together all day, which is fine, that's quite normal for us. But tomorrow I'll have him all day, and then on Thursday he isn't going to nursery because we're going to go and see Bluey live. Interesting, right? Whether he sits through it, I'm not so sure, but we are going to go and do that. So today I thought, why not try and get some Christmas shopping done? Because it is so much easier to do when you don't have a 1.5 or nearly 2-year-old. I don't know what to call him. I hate saying 20 months because it makes you sound like one of those people that's like, oh, my child is like 46 million months. Like, I don't mean that. It just, he is 20 months. He's not quite 1.5 years. He's not quite 2 years old. He's right in between it at the moment. But it is much easier to get some shopping done when he's not there. So I might pop out and get some Christmas shopping. I also, did I mention? I don't even know if I did mention. I desperately need to buy some bed sheets. So I need to go and get some bed sheets. And the annoying thing is I want to go to Primark because I've got a couple of things to return, because I picked up a few bits for like work, and a couple of the skirts. One of them I really liked, but it creased really easily, so I wanted to return it. And the other one is like a larger size, so I bought them in a 12 and in a 12 to 14, right? So you're thinking the 12 to 14 one would have fit better, but actually the size 12 was much better. So the other one that was 12 to 14, I was like, oh, well, I'll need to take you back then. It just didn't sit right at all. So I'm going to return them, and I thought I'll go and get bed sheets. But I also want to go to the Ritual shop in Silverburn because that's closest to me, and I wanted to get something for my mother-in-law for Christmas. So I'm a little bit like, two different shopping centres, pain in the arse, first world problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself in a shower, I'm going to get myself sorted, and then I will take you with me for some Christmas shopping. How about that? Actual Christmas content. Wow! So there's been a bit of a change of plan. I figured, seeing as I've not got Jack, it's really hard to take Jack into town. There's also a Rituals in town, there's a Primark in town, the Vieve pop-up shop is in town. I've got the day to myself. Why the fuck not? Alright, so I find myself in a pretty busy M&S, so I've came to a quiet part. Primark, absolute fail. No fitted sheets. Not a single one on the shelf. Not for double beds anyway. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's a lift. I now come to realise as well that I am definitely old because I really enjoy shopping in Marks and Spencer's. And I really like the clothes. Expensive a little bit, yep. But the thing about Markies is I feel like as if all the stuff that looks on the models looks great, but trying to find it and put it together can be a bit difficult. But I'm also going to look for a, what do you call it, house coat while I'm in here for my mother-in-law. So let's just have a swatch. Kind of in love with this, but I feel like with my colouring it might not suit me. Will I try a few things on? Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so I've come into the changing room, and actually I put this outfit on today and I had black jeans on, right? You're probably thinking you still have black jeans on, but they were kind of like balloon leg, and I really wanted a pair of wide leg denim, so I picked up these ones, and they're like in a dark blue. I picked them up in a lighter blue as well, but these are 12. These are 14, and it's your classic case of these fit me really well across the hips, and I love that they're like a wide leg style. I would put them on with my boots, but on the waist they are a little baggy, but actually I think it fits really well, and I really like them with this outfit, so I think I will end up taking these. I really like them. Okay, so these are navy sparkly trousers, and I kind of bloody love them. However, obviously I wouldn't wear them with this top. These are 14 and they are just fitting. Like, this is quite tight here. The type of waistband that it is elasticated, but it's actually really, really neat on the waist. So I would probably size up in these. If you need to, if you're between sizes, I would size up in these. So I've got the 14, which probably means these silver ones aren't going to fit, but
I kind of love these. I don't know what I'm going to wear on Christmas Day at the moment. I don't know if it's going to be this, obviously not with this top, but I quite like this wide leg shimmery. I think they're so cool. Right, so here is the kind of shimmery dress. I'm not sold. I mean, I like it. This is the 12 and I actually think this is okay for sizing. I do have black brown, please excuse that. But I just feel like it's not giving me much shape. I mean, it's cool, it's Christmassy, but I feel like there's not really any, it's just a little bit straight up and down for me, and because of my hips, I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I like this. I'm not sure. I just feel like it's a little bit, I'm not sure about it. And with my colouring, I'm not sure about like a silvery gold, my colouring either. I mean, it's nice, but it's not wow. Okay, so I also picked up this one, and I know it's black, the goth in me, what can I say, but I actually really like this. This is like a satin type of little bit of a polka dot situation, but I think it's really nice. And I don't know if you can see the back there. Can you see it in the mirror? There's like a little open back situation with a bow, but I do think this is really quite nice. Even with the boots that I'm wearing today, I know I've got white socks on, please excuse, but even with the boots I'm wearing today, I feel like this would be a really nice outfit. I don't know if I'm going to buy it today. Maybe I'll order it online. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for it, because I feel like this would be nice for Christmas Day, but it's also black and I kind of wanted something with a little sparkle or a little colour to it. But I do really like this. I think it's really, really nice. What do you think?
So I came out, I've got a coffee now and a wee baked bell tart. I've came in for a coffee. I'm going to go into Vieve in a minute, but just came in for a moment of solace. I went into Boots because I had to get a few things like smellies and stuff like that, and I got some dry shampoo. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear me now because the music is so loud, but I got some dry shampoo and things like that as well. There's loads of lovely wee Christmas gifts, and apparently they sell ritual stuff, so I was like a ball hair away from buying stuff in there, but then I thought, nah, I'll just go into the shop because they might gift wrap it and all that as well. So I'm going to have my coffee and then I'm going to head down the stairs to the Vieve shop. I've just got in, and you know that way when it's cold outside and you obviously need your scarf and things like that, but also when you get in you're like, I am sweaty, like my hair is sticking to my face, because you get in and you're like, it's actually not that cold in here, like my heating's obviously been on, and now I'm just an absolute sweaty mess. Ugh, I feel like my hair's all sticking to my face because of the sweat. Now the reason we are in here in the living room and the tree, because it's festive, right? But also I've just got in and I thought, let me just show you what I've picked up for like gifts and things like that. So here's your fucking word of warning. If you are a friend or a family member, maybe switch off now, because this is going to be the end of the vlog and I don't want to ruin any Christmas presents. I know for a lot of people it's like, you won't really care what I'm giving my family, but if you want to see, stay tuned, and if you're a family member, fuck off, basically. I'm also going to take my boots off because who wants to sit on their knees and have boots on? Right, we're going to do this quickly before Alan gets in. I did go into Vieve, I did. Now, I really want some of the bath leisure stuff. That's on my Christmas wish list. But I have had some questions from some family members saying, what do you fancy for Christmas? And it's one of those items, like I've said before, a shower gel, I am not going to pay hundreds of money for a shower gel. I go to Asda, I buy pound shower gel that's on offer, it's fine. But for a nice shower gel, maybe that would be a nice Christmas treat and somebody could get me that. So it's on my Santa list. So I did not buy any bath leisure, but I did buy a t-shirt. So this is the, where is it? Oh, I don't know if you're going to see it because of the Vieve. It's the C'est La Vie t-shirt, it's the white one. Now they had it in black as well. I have a medium in the sweatshirt, which is very oversized, even for the medium it's like oversized. And the girls in the Vieve shop were wearing, I think one of them said they were wearing a large, and the other girl was like, the t-shirts are really over large. And I seen the medium and I was like, even that's really big. So I've picked up a small. I hope it's not too small. I don't think it will be though, because these are really, really oversized. And I actually didn't know if they would have the white one, because I thought maybe I would just pick up the black because it was sitting there, but the girl went and looked for me and they had a white one. So I picked up that. Again, I know that's not a Christmas present, it's for me, but you know, today was my day. So I also picked up the hair clip, the twisted one. Can you see that? Because this is sold out online. I was actually very, very close to picking up the claw clip online during Black Friday, but they didn't have the twisty one, and when I seen it in store I thought, fuck that, I'm gonna buy it. So there we go, look, twisty 90s, not bothering, except my fringes just went absolutely nuts. Kind of messy updo hair. I don't know if it's gonna work, I don't know. I feel like this is a claw clip that I'll need to use like a half up, half down slight hairdo, but we'll see. And then I picked up this, it's one of the treasure tins. This is the Pesca one. I have Pesca lip oil already. I've already got this one. But the other two choices were Cherub and, oh, what's the other one? Rosa. And I'm a little bit like, I don't know if Rosa's a colour I would wear. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to get one of these. However, I was speaking to my friend Tara, who I went for dinner with the other night. She loves a lot of Vieve as well. And she has the Pesca blush, but she does not have the lip oil. So I bought it and I thought, I'll give her the lip oil and then we'll both have the Pesca lip oil and blush, and then I've got the little tin as well, because I thought I would rather do it and two people get the use out of it, you know. I keep going out of focus, I'm really sorry. I think it's because it's trying to focus on the Christmas tree constantly. It's not my fault, I'm sorry. So that's all I picked up, but they were doing, this isn't it, this is the scent. This is like to let you smell it. I think I've spoke about this already. They gave you a scratch card basically, and if you scratched it and you got 3 stars, then you won a lipstick. One of these, it's one of their satin slip lipsticks. I don't know what shade it is. Stop trying to focus on the fucking Christmas tree. I was trying to be festive, but it's just causing more hassle than anything. Can we turn this way? Will that be better? Alright, so we're sitting this way now. Now that's what I was saying. I don't know what colour this is. It doesn't have a name on the bottom. I want to say I've got Kink, and I can't quite tell in this light if it's the same one. If it's the same one, I'm going to gift this to someone. I'm not going to keep it. But I thought that was quite good that they were doing little like giveaways of the satin slip as well. But I also kind of thought as well, there was like quite a lot of scratched cards that all had like matching stars. So I thought they must be giving quite a lot of these away, which I thought was interesting. Either is it because these aren't selling well, or like, I don't know, but I won a free lipstick anyway. I then went into Charlotte Tilbury. fancy. Reason being, I picked up a wee set for my mum. Now, when we were there before her wedding, she saw, it was the Palette of Pops eyeshadow palette, and she really liked the look of it, but I couldn't buy it for her wedding because it was out of stock. So I have went in and picked up her that for Christmas. I'm just opening up because it's in lovely wrapping paper and all that kind of thing. What else does she put in here? Oh, they've gave her a wee mini, a really, really mini Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes sample as well. How mini is that? How tiny is that? So they've gave her that as well. But yeah, I got the Palette of Pops, and I think it's the Pillow Talk Palette of Pops. They did have a set that was a Pillow Talk set with the Palette of Pops in it. However, that one was fucking sold out, so I couldn't get her that. So I've just picked up a few other bits that I thought she would like. Mum, if you're seeing this now, you're only ruining it for yourself. Okay, so, oh, here we go. I'm just gonna open this. So this is it here. I don't think you're going to get a really good idea of it because it's in the light of the Christmas tree. But this one is the one that it's like all shimmeries, and my mum really liked the look of that, so I picked up that for her. I also picked up, oh my god, wait till you see this. This is, my mum loves like a kind of peachy, orangey lipstick, a little bit like myself, but she also really, really likes a lippy gloss and a glittery lippy gloss. Okay. So she loves a sparkly lippy gloss. I won't focus on this. You're not going to get to see it. This was the worst idea ever. Why did I think, oh, it's a good idea to fucking sit here and do something festive when the camera won't focus on fuck all. But I promise you, it's sparkly and it's very beautiful and it's kind of orangey. But I can't zoom in on it because it just won't fucking focus on it. Look. I know my face is here now, but even if I come out of the shot, camera's been a dick. But what colour did I get her? I think it is like peach Bellini or something. Peachy plump, that's what it was. It looks very pretty, it's very nice. So I picked her up that as well. And it's in a nice box, and it's all kind of gift wrapped and stuff like that. So I picked her up that for Christmas. And then went into Rituals, and I think I mentioned I was going to go in there for my mother-in-law. So I picked up her this set, and it is the Ritual of Ayurveda. I really like this scent, I think it's really nice, but she had picked up a little mini thing when we were on holiday in Lanzarote earlier this year, and she really liked the scent, and I thought, I'm going to go pick her up a little set of stuff. Sorry, I've just had to sit down because I've got pins and needles in my legs. But yeah, I've said this before, I think Rituals, right? Either like they have a really, really good point system, or they give you stuff for free so you come back. Because I don't think I've shopped at Rituals that often, like maybe a couple of times a year, but not loads. I certainly shop at like Boots and stuff a lot more often. And I feel like when I got to the till today, she was like, oh, have you got an account with us, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I should do. Gave her my email, and she was like, oh, you can have a free shower gel today. And I was like, oh, great. And I went to get like one of the mini ones. She was like, no, a full size one. And I was like, are you sure? Like, I've barely fucking shopped in Rituals. She's like, yeah, free one today. And I was like, okay. So I picked up this one, which is the Ritual of Ying. This is the sleep version. It comes in like a dark green as well. But this one is the one with the lavender in it. I think the dark green one has jojoba, whereas this one is, I can't quite read it there. Something and lavender. Sacred wood and lavender. So yeah, I'm absolutely certain they just give you shit so you come back. My fringe is fucking wild at the moment. Look at it. Because I've been wearing a hat and stuff like that, it's just went a bit radio rental. So, what else did I pick up? Oh, I picked up this from Boots. I went in for a wee 3 for 2 at Boots. This is like a set of little votive candles, little festive ones. Because I am doing Secret Santa, and I have a gift for Secret Santa. Again, I don't know if I'm going to show it in here, because it depends who's watching it. And I can't give away who my Secret Santa is, so maybe I won't show you. But I have got a gift for Secret Santa, but I also wanted to include that in it just as a little like kind of minding thing. And then I picked up Alan some smellies because, well, it's just that time of year when you get loads of smellies. Last year I didn't get a single smelly, and I was like, okay guys. In a way, like maybe that's a compliment, like I don't need them, but I was like, okay, I'll just keep buying my own shower gel then, shall I? That's why I've asked for it this year as well. And then an absolute classic. If anybody's watching this across the pond, I don't know if you get links, but this is like a UK Christmas staple for a lot of people my age, because boys in high school wore links. This was the fucking brand, and it was always Lynx Africa. And I have to say, the majority of men I know have kind of grown out that. However, Alan's brother Ross still loves a bit of Lynx Africa, so I always get him at Christmas. And then I also picked up, I did pick up those jeans in Marks and Spencer's, and I picked up a house coat for my mother-in-law as well. It's just a white house coat. Do I have to show you it? Here it is here. A white toweling house coat. Just looks like a big bath sheet. However, what else I did get? My phone was up for renewal, like up for upgrade. That's been 2 years, and I remember exactly the last time when I went in, because I was heavily pregnant. It was just coming up for Christmas. Heavily pregnant, not quite, I wasn't in my 3rd trimester yet, but I was pregnant, right? So I remember, and that's my 2-year contract up. So I went in to investigate because I was paying a lot of money for the phone I had. It was to do with inflation and all that kind of thing as well. Like, the prices just seemed to hike up. I started off with a contract around about the £40 mark, and lately, like, because of the inflation, I was paying around 60. And I was like, £60 for a fucking phone that's 2 years old seems a little insane to me. So I went in and I said to them as well, like, I had 100 gigabytes of data. You are lucky if I used 5 in a month. I think there's the odd month I maybe used 6, but the majority of the time I was using about 5 gig. And I was like, I don't need that. I don't need all these things. And then it turned out that kind of, I'm not one of these people who's like, I'll get the newest, fanciest phone. I never really have been. However, the deal that I got meant I got to try the Google Pixel Pro 8, or 8 Pro, whatever the fuck. It's on the box, I can't even read it. And I thought, do you know what? Let me give that a try. I have been a Samsung user for at least a decade, maybe even longer. I used to use Sony and Sony Ericsson whenever, when the two joined, remember, years and years ago. And yeah, I've never ever had an iPhone, so I didn't want to switch from Android, but I've heard a lot of good things about the Google phone, and I'm kind of like, I use Google everything. So I thought, let me try this. It's meant to have a really good camera. It's got all that mad thing that you see on the adverts, and it's like, you can fucking take people out your photo and you can get all the faces looking the right way. So the deal I got, I was paying, like I said, I was paying about fucking £60 for a 2-year-old phone, and I managed to get this one for £40 a month. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Oh, I should say as well that I get a 20% discount with my NHS because I work for the NHS. So you can get NHS perks or something on EE, and they give you a code and you can give it and it takes the discount off. So actually, I was paying £60 for an old phone with a 20% discount. What the fuck? So the fact I was getting this for 40 and that's with the discount, I was like, that will suit me down to the ground. So I'm going to save £20 a month and I've got a brand new fucking phone. So anyway, that is all my kind of gifts and stuff that I picked up. Quite a few things for myself as well, because I was having a date myself. But I am going to do a lot more like online shopping for family and stuff like that as well, because it's just too stressful going out into town. It's nice doing it every now and again and just having a little mosey around, but oh my god, it is pretty stressful as well though, isn't it? So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this vlog. I hope you're all having a lovely time, and I'll see you all again tomorrow, possibly. Bye.